Hey folks, welcome back to Real Estate Investing Unmasked. Today, I kind of want to dedicate this message to our veterans. So I find it fitting that with November the 11th being Veterans Day, that I take a little moment to say, one, thank you. Thank you for putting your life on the line for mine. For my freedom and for the freedom of all my friends, families, neighbors. In my family, I've had people that have been in the military since the French and American Indian War. And I am truly grateful and always will be grateful for people who have worn the uniform, no matter which branch you've been in, to protect my freedoms and the freedoms of those that spit on it, that uphold it, that defend it, that push it, that hate it, that love it, all of the above. I love being an American. I have lived on foreign soil for years, and I've lived on American soil for more than that. So thank you. Thank you for what you do. Now, as a veteran, one of the things that is really cool when it comes to real estate is you have access to a VA loan. So what are the benefits of the VA loan? You hear about it all the time. My father was in the Army. He's late. He's my late father. He's passed away. He's in a military cemetery. I have a brother who's in the Air Force right now. He's going to retire any day now. And my uncle, my late uncle, also is in the Navy. My grandpa was in the Army, et cetera, et cetera. I've got lots of people in the military, and most every single one of them took advantage of the VA loan. So what are some of the benefits of the VA loan? When you have served in the military, whether as directly for the military, and in some cases for people who work for the military as civilians, I believe, you have access to the VA loan. A VA loan allows you to buy a house with zero down. Now, there are some caveats. You cannot get 100% down if the appraised value is less than the purchase price. The purchase price has to be the same or less than the appraised value, which honestly, most of the time happens. So it's great that you can get a house with zero down. That really helps if you have nothing to start with. Other things that you get is no PMI. So whereas somebody else getting an FHA loan, which is a government loan, you're not going to have to pay PMI on that, which is going to save you thousands, tens of thousands of dollars in today's world, today's economy. So no PMI, that's fantastic. Also closing costs. When you get a VA loan, they dramatically limit how much you pay in closing costs. They really watch out for you. Your closing costs are reduced. A VA loan is an assumable loan, which means if you need to sell your house to somebody else, they can take over your loan as long as they also qualify for the VA benefits. For a VA loan, there's no prepayment penalty, which is fantastic. Another great thing about the VA loan is you don't have to be a first-time home buyer, and if you've already bought a house with a VA loan before, you can use the VA loan again on another house that you buy. Now, I believe, and I'll probably have to look into this again, I believe you can only have one VA loan at a time. So I'll have to double check on that. But that doesn't mean you can't buy a house, move into it, live in it for a while, refinance it under another program, and then use your VA benefit for another house that you're going to move into. So there's some great things about that. Great VA benefits. Your closing costs are reduced having a VA loan, but you can also have the seller pay your closing costs. That is a possibility. I know there are some loan programs where they don't allow the seller to pay your closing costs, but in a VA loan, you do have that capability. So there's a lot of really good things about having the VA loan. I would say if this is your first house that you're buying, make sure that you keep the payment low enough that you can afford it. You can keep your debt payments low. With the VA benefits, one of the things you can do too, if you already own a home, is you can borrow up to 100% of the value, and you can use that money to pay off debts. So VA, there are great benefits when it comes to that. Once again, I just caution you, make sure you keep your finances in order, keep them in a way where you can afford the house that you're buying, and make wise purchases when you're buying them. You have served our country, and it's for us to serve you. Now, as a VA loan, it's not a loan that is given by the VA. It's not by the Veterans Administration, Veterans Affairs. The VA loan is a loan that is given by another bank, by a private lender, but is backed or insured by the VA. That's how that works. So you're not getting your loan from the VA. Now you do need to show that you're eligible for this loan. So you may need to have some letter or some recommendation from if you're a command officer or from the people that work in the office for you. So you do have to be eligible. If you are a surviving spouse, you may also qualify for a VA loan. If you've been discharged, you may also qualify for a VA loan. If you've worked as a reservist, you qualify for a VA loan. So take a look. Pretty much any lender should be able to get you a VA loan because it's backed by the VA, but the lending is done by other people. So you can go to any lender you want and ask for a VA loan. Most of them will go ahead and cover that. Not everybody will, but most of them will. Thank you. Thank you to all our veterans. Thank you for all those who have served honorably. Thank you for all those who have put their life on the line. Thank you for all those that have done the job to allow others to put their life on the line. Thank you for being there for all of us. Thank you.